What if I told you something that will shock you? 95% of people on this planet will never be rich. Not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid, but because of one invisible trap. A trap that nobody warned them about. A trap that starts in childhood and follows them until they die. Are you in that trap right now? Stay with me, because this changes everything. Welcome to Next Level Focus, the channel that upgrades your mind. Today we are talking about real wealth, not just money in your pocket, but freedom, power, and peace of mind. Right now, there are 8 billion people on Earth. Only 56 million of them are millionaires. That is less than 1% of the entire world. So what do they know that you don't? That is exactly what we will find out today. Let me tell you about 2 brothers. Same parents, same house, same school. One became a millionaire by age 40. The other was still living paycheck to paycheck. What was the difference? It was not luck. It was not connections. It was not even education. It was their mindset, the way they thought about money. The first brother saw money as a tool. He used it to build more money. The second brother saw money as something to spend. He worked hard every month, but every month the money disappeared. Sound familiar? This is what experts call the poor mindset trap, and 95% of people are stuck in it. Not because they want to be poor, but because nobody ever taught them differently. Think about it. In school, they teach you math, they teach you history, they teach you science. But did anyone ever teach you how money works? Did anyone show you how rich people think? No, because the system was never designed for that. The system was designed to create workers, not wealth builders. And that is trap number 1. Now, let me tell you about trap number 2, the time trap. Most people trade time for money. They go to work, they get paid, they go home. Next month, they do it again, and again, and again, for 40 years. Then they retire with almost nothing. Here is the brutal truth. Your time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. You cannot work more than that. So if you only trade time for money, your income will always have a ceiling. Rich people figure this out early. They stopped selling their time. Instead, they made their money work for them. They invested, they built systems, they created income that came in while they slept. Warren Buffett said something powerful. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Read that again. If you only work for a salary, you are always one job loss away from disaster. But if your money works for you, you become unstoppable. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Trap number 3 is the most dangerous one. It is called the comfort trap, and it feels amazing at first. You get a decent job, you buy a nice car, you rent a good apartment. Life feels okay. Not great, but okay. And that is the problem. Okay is the enemy of great. When life feels comfortable, your brain stops pushing you. It says, hey, this is fine. Why take a risk? Why start a business? Why learn something new? Just stay here, stay safe, stay comfortable. And so you do. Days become weeks, weeks become years. You look up one day and 10 years have passed. Nothing has changed. You are still in the same job, still earning the same salary, still dreaming about a better life, but never actually building one. The rich are not comfortable. Rich people are obsessed with growth. They read every single day. They learn new skills constantly. They take calculated risks. They are always slightly uncomfortable because they know that discomfort is where growth lives. Let me now talk about trap number 4, the spending trap. This one destroys more dreams than anything else. Here's how it works. You get a raise at work. Congratulations. What do? You buy a bigger TV, you upgrade your phone, you move to a nicer apartment. Your lifestyle grows with your income. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it keeps you broke forever. Rich people do the opposite. When they earn more, they spend the same, or they spend even less. They invest the extra money. They buy assets, not liabilities. Here's a simple rule. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Your car is a liability. It loses value every single day. Your expensive watch is a liability. Your designer clothes are a liability. But stocks, that is an asset. Real estate, that is an asset. A business, that is an asset. Rich people are obsessed with buying assets. Poor people are obsessed with looking rich. That is one of the biggest differences. Trap number 5, the knowledge trap. Most people stop learning after school. They get their degree, they get their job, and they never seriously study again. But the world is changing faster than ever. New industries are being born every year. Old jobs are disappearing. The people who keep learning keep winning. The people who stop learning fall behind. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages every single day. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science from books. Bill Gates still reads 50 books every year. These are some of the richest people alive, and they are still studying like students. Meanwhile, the average person watches 4 hours of TV a day. 4 hours of TV. Imagine if you used just one of those hours to learn. In 1 year, you could master almost any skill. In 5 years, you could completely change your life. The gap between rich and poor is a knowledge gap. And the beautiful thing, knowledge is free now. YouTube, books, podcasts, courses, everything you need is already out there. The only question is, are you willing to learn? Now, we come to the final trap. And this one is the root of everything. It is called the fear trap. Fear of failure. Fear of what people will say. Fear of losing money. Fear of taking risks. Fear is the number one reason people stay poor. They have a business idea, but they never start because what if it fails? They want to invest, but they never do because what if they lose money? They want to quit their job, but they never do because what will people think? And so the idea dies. The investment never happens. The dream fades away quietly. Fear is comfortable. Fear feels safe. But fear is the most expensive thing you will ever own, because what it costs you is your entire potential. Every rich person you admire was afraid. Elon Musk was afraid when he started Tesla. Jeff Bezos was afraid when he left his job for Amazon. Sarah Blakely was afraid when she pitched Spanx. But they did it anyway. They felt the fear and moved forward. That is the only difference. Not talent, not luck, not connections. Just the courage to act despite the fear. So, let us quickly recap the 5 traps. Trap 1, the mindset trap. You are never taught how wealth works. Trap 2, the time trap. You trade hours for dollars with no way out. Trap 3, the comfort trap. Okay feels safe but kills your growth. Trap 4, the spending trap. You buy liabilities, not assets. Trap 5, the fear trap. You let fear make your decisions for you. Now, here's the good news. Every single one of these traps can be broken. Right now, today, by you. It starts with awareness. You cannot fix what you cannot see, but now you can see it. Now you know the game, and knowing the game is the first step to winning it. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to Next Level Focus, because every single week we bring you content like this. Content that schools never taught you. Content that can actually change your financial life. Comment below. Tell me, which trap are you stuck in right now? I read every single comment. See you in the next video. Stay focused, stay hungry, Next Level is waiting for you.